How's it going, guys? My name's York.
And I'm Lindsay.
And we're Comic Punch. And today we're going to be watching the trailer for the new Star Wars.
Woo!
Now, Lindsay still has the flu, but Disney dropped a bombshell at the Star Wars panel today, so we had to watch. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that feel some type of way about Star Wars, and I totally get that. But come on, it's Star Wars. You have to be excited. It's freaking Star Wars.
It's Star Wars.
I'm excited. I'm ready to see it. Let's get into this.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
Dang. Dang.
Lando!
Lando, my boy.
We'll always be with you. No one's ever really
Oh, is that the Death Star?
Looks like it. Is that the Emperor? That was the Emperor's laugh. What?
Oh, Rise of Skywalker. Star Wars always kills it with their trailers.
I like the throwback to the Force Awakens trailer with the heavy breathing, the shot of Rey in the sand. It was Finn when he recovers from the crash, kind of jumps up, freaking out. A lot of similarities there. I noticed a lot of similarities to that first Force Awakens trailer. I'm interested to know who is flying that ship at Rey's face. That was a cool scene.
That was a really cool shot.
That was really cool.
That was crazy.
Who was narrating? Was that Luke?
I thought that was Luke.
Yeah, it sounded like Luke. I just wasn't sure.
It's kind of interesting having him narrating and then the title being The Rise of Skywalker.
There's no current Skywalker that's alive.
Kylo's
a solo.
He's not. He could take on the name though.
I mean, technically, they could be talking about Ben Solo.
Yeah.
He does have Skywalker blood in him.
Maybe Rey is actually a Skywalker, and they were like, just kidding.
That would be the dumbest thing of all time. I would hate that. We got to see our boy Lando, the last of the original crew that we haven't seen in the sequel trilogy. Good to have him back.
We got to see 2 out of the 3 droids we've been looking for.
And then that shot at the end, that's the most intriguing part of this whole trailer. Seeing the Death Star. It's been a while since I've watched the original trilogy, but the Death Star must have crashed on Endor, right? Someone remind me where the Death Star crashed at the end of the Return of the Jedi. You see the Death Star crashed, and that was 100% the laugh of the Emperor. What is the story there? Mm-hmm. Is he dead? Is he alive? Is he a Force ghost? That would be really interesting. We haven't seen a Force ghost from a Sith in the movies yet. Was he pulling the strings all along?
It would make sense why this guy was kind of pointless in the movies. Any shot with Kylo Ren in the trailers have been so cool. We get a super cool shot with Kylo Ren in a battle with his weird but cool lightsaber. I think the progression that we potentially could see in this character is going to be awesome. You know, it started off with him being kind of almost an immature hothead, losing his cool in The Force Awakens, kind of seeing him waver back and forth between good and evil and kind of in between. And I think this movie is really gonna show us like a definite what side Kylo's gonna end up on. Is he gonna be Kylo, or are we gonna see Ben? Are we getting Ben Solo back?
One strength of the new trilogy for me has definitely been Kylo Ren's fighting style. It's in all three movies, it's been super visceral, super uncalculated, almost primal, compared to something like the original trilogy that took a lot of notes from fencing and kendo, to the prequel trilogy that did a lot of fancy sword work and flips and a lot of acrobatics. Kylo stabbing that guy with the hilt of the lightsaber, super cool.
Well, and it's not just Kylo's lightsaber style, it's also Rey. Obviously, she doesn't have any training, but if you give someone who doesn't have any training a lightsaber, they're going to do exactly what she did. You know, she's not swooping it, she's jabbing it at him.
I'm very curious to see where they take this movie. It is the last one of the trilogy. They only have one movie to kind of wrap things up. We know Rian Johnson's new trilogy is going to be featuring new characters, kind of a spin-off from the original saga. So they have a lot to cover in this movie. With that being said, I like what I see so far. I'm excited to see how they wrap things up. What did you guys think of the trailer? Comment below, let us know. And as always, if you like what you see, give us a like, click the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.